3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I got a very special video. This is a requested video. Listen, when it comes to these builds, you see, I put y'all in the comments because I want people to see that this is the builds that y'all requested, and I got these builds to y'all. So first things first, right? We're gonna be getting into making Bruce Bowen. Bruce Bowen was an incredible two-way sharp. Before there was Klay Thompson, before there was, a lot of these other two-way type of sharpshooter type of players, it was Bruce Bowen, okay? And he was on the Spurs for years, had a lot of rings with them. He was a great player for the San Antonio Spurs. So first things first, right? As you can see, 70 driving layup. I say this in every video. Anything that's 70 and above, you should be able to hit consistently, depending on the attribute. But not only when it comes to shooting, but just certain attributes that you have, you should be able to get them from time to time, right? The lowest that you can go with certain attributes and still get something is like in a steal. 60 gives you the intercept on bronze, but also, and some other categories, if you go 60, you do get some cool stuff. So only go 60 if you can get a badge, okay? But the highest you would want to go is 70 and above for certain attributes, all right? So now you see that we have the drive and dunk of a 65. This is perfect because a lot of times I feel like the only time that you should go high drive and dunk is if you want contacts and if you want certain dunk packages. But if you want to just be able to get the quick rim grazers, the basic dunks, 65 should be fine for you. You shouldn't be, worried too much about that. Close shot, 65. To be honest, a 60 will be perfectly fine. Now, the shooting, okay? This is where Bruce Bowen was dominant at. He was mid-range shooting and he was three-point shooting. So as you can see, 88 mid, and a three-point shot of an 89. That is beautiful right here. You can't go wrong with this. By going this amount, you do get a lot of nice badges that you can unlock. Now, the free throw, okay? The free throw is a 63. That's actually some booty right there, man. That's trash. You might have to just add some attributes to this, at least a 71, so we could get the free points. But that's the cool thing about having free throw, is that when you're making these builds, these player builds, regardless of the free throw, I don't think it's gonna change the name. I've tried it. I've made free throw for people that had 80 and I just left it at 71, and I did not get the shades. I still got shades up, if that makes sense. Post control at a 74. So he played a little bit in the post. Nothing too crazy. That's solid. You do get some good badges by going 74. Now, playmaking. So this is pretty solid to me. Like, this is average, you know what I mean? So being able to pass the ball at a 77, this gives you the needle threat on bronze. And then you got the ball handling, so you'll be able to do a little bit of dribbling, nothing too crazy, right? And then 67 speed with the ball. Might as well just go at least 70 because it just looks better with the attributes, right? Now, defense. So 64 interior defense, a 96 perimeter defense, man. This man, Bruce Bowen, was a great perimeter defender. Back when perimeter defending was really a thing. Don't get me wrong, there's great perimeter defenders now, but a lot of people not really playing defense. Back in the day when Bruce Bowen was in the league, he was playing real defense, and it was physical back then. 69 on the steal. Block is at a 61. It doesn't make sense to go 69. You might as well just go 60 or at least go 71. I think 71 gives you, if I'm not mistaken, the glove, I think. Something like that. It's either 71 or 72, but we'll figure that out. 61 block and just above average offense and defensive rebound. Nothing too crazy. You ain't snagging over nobody with those attributes. Now, speed at a 69. Why go 69 if you could just go 70? It just doesn't make sense to me. So you go 70. You only go 71 if you can get a badge. If not, just go 70, save on attributes. 55 strength, 67 vertical, and a 91 stamina. All right, so without further ado, let's go to the mod player builder and create the one and only Bruce Bowen. All right, my people, so we in the mod player builder. You can see first and last name Bruce Bowen, right hand. I forgot his jersey number, so I'm gonna just leave it at 99. That's not really that important to me. All right, so now When it comes to this build, of course, we're making a small forward. You want to stay at 6'7". You want to put the weight up to 220, and then you want to drop the wingspan to 6'11". All right. Now, this is my favorite part of every build, is actually adding attributes. So first things first, you want to go with a 71 on the close shot. Why did I go 71 right here? It's the only thing that really makes sense to go 71 is because you get fast twitch, at least on bronze, and you automatically unlock it as soon as you start putting attributes, and then, you know, start hooping. So that's dope. 70 on the driving layup is what we're going to go with, and as you can see, by going 70, we get a lot of nice badges on the right hand side that you can see. And if you want to pause the video and see, but most people that have been playing 2K know all of these badges off the top. All right, so now driving dunk, I only want 65 because that's what Bruce had. Certain times I will go with the exact attributes for certain players, and then sometimes I would maybe just add a little bit just to make it make sense. No standing dunk, but I went 75. You had a 71. I just want 75 just to put the attribute somewhere. But not only that, we get the unpluckable on bronze, and we get drop stepper. So you're gonna be able to play in the post. This is gonna be crazy because when you think about this build, you are a two-way sharp that will be able to play in the post as well. So your offensive bag is gonna be a lot heavier than just a regular two-way that could just shoot threes and, you know, play defense. Now you can play in the post, so that's gonna catch a lot of people off guard. All right, now the mid-range shot, I went 88, of course. 88 on the mid-range shot. By going 88, we get Space Creator and Green Machine on gold. That is fire. Then I maxed this out at 85. So you see what we get: Corner Specialist on gold with the limitless range. That is beautiful. So off rip, to be honest, if you know your jump shot and if you're nice, you shouldn't really miss. The only time you should miss is if you're just taking bad shots. That's just how it is. If you got a jump shot and you know your jump shot and you know the timing, especially with takeover, you listen, you activate that sharp take, you're gonna get a 95 three ball, and then you're gonna have a 98 mid-range shot. Come on. That's just how you gonna miss, you know what I mean? Now, like I said, I just went 72. Yes, I always talk about just going to the threshold, but I just went 72 because when I was making this build, I had to put the attribute somewhere else. So I threw it to the free throw. Now we're gonna go 77 on the pass accuracy, and like I said earlier, by going 77, you get needle threader on bronze every time. You know, so that's a good badge to have. Always good to have it at least on bronze. 75 on the ball handle. While going 75, you see we get ankle breaker and we get killer combo. So you won't be able to do some decent dribbling. Nothing too crazy, but at least you could dribble. I went 70 because, like I said, he had a 69. Why go 69? Just go 70. It just looks better, you know. 56 on the interior defense. The interior defense is not the best and it's not the worst, but at least you have some interior defense. Here's where it's gonna go crazy. 94 on the perimeter defense. He had a 96, but look, I tried it. There's nothing that happens at 96. So why would I go 96 and make my overall go higher if I could just leave it at 94 and keep it at 90, right? So I could add some more stuff. Still, his steal was low. Forget that. No, I went with an 85. Look at that, my people. So if this build is not nice to you, I don't know what is, because he had a low steal. He didn't even have none of this attribute. But I said, you know what? I'm making a build. I can make these builds a lot better than what people see. 94, 85. What? You are ultimate two-way who could dribble a little bit playing a post. Oh my gosh, stop it. All right, block. And you're going to have a nice little 60 block. Some people don't even have block, but to have a 60 block is something. I'm gonna go 41 offensive right here, and then you want to go 52, right? Then look at that, 85, right? His speed was low. I think he had a low speed. I don't remember, but 85 on the speed. Go 77 here. That's gonna give you fast feet. I wanted to get definitely fast feet on gold. I was trying to figure that out earlier, and look at that. At least on gold. Come on, this build is different. Shout out to the supporter that told me to make this build. And then I also just went 63 because I wanted to get the physical handles at least on silver. So you see, look, like this build is playable. All right, 60 vert, you ain't snagging nothing, you ain't dunking on nobody, no contacts, you ain't doing that, you ain't worried about that, right? And then we just maxed that out. Why did we max this out? Because look at that, 94 feet with the workhorse. Are you kidding me? Are you not seeing how crazy this build is? What? Bruce Bowen? Bruce Bowen build? #1 shades? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Nah, crazy, my people. I'm telling you, crazy. Two-way spot-up threat. Oh my goodness, beautiful name too right there, right? This build is different. This is a different type of build, all right? So y'all let me know what y'all thought about this build, and until next time, much love.